Upon entering Luke's bedroom, you hear some intermittent barking. When did Luke get a dog?
자, 악수? 아니면 공놀이 할까? 그럼 머리 쓰다듬어 줄까?
As you walk in farther, you see a German Shepherd sitting upright under the sill like a soldier. However, his eyes are dropping, seemingly in a bad condition. Luke is trying to attract his attention, hoping to interact with him, but the dog keeps his head low, moaning and not responding to Luke. This German Shepherd looks strong but listless, and his bark is soft. Is he unwell?
왔어? 맥스, 괜찮아. 나쁜 사람 아니야.
Hearing what Luke said, the German Shepherd named Benji calms down and lowers his head again, not looking up at the two of you. Luke, where did this German Shepherd come from?
수도에서 훈련할 때 반장님이 데리고 있던 군견이야. 그냥 맥스라고 부르면 돼. 내가 맥스를 잠시 맡아주기로 했거든. 공격성은 없으니까 겁낼 필요 없어.
With you around, I'm not afraid. You bend down to touch Benji's head. Benji looks up at you and lowers his head again. Benji doesn't seem to enjoy interactions. Is he in a bad mood?
그래서 맥스를 데려온 거야.
Did something happen? Luke suddenly falls silent, seemingly caught up in his memory. Luke? He looks down at Benji with a lonely and heavy expression. What is it?
별일은 아니고 몇 달 전에 반장님이랑 마지막 임무를 수행하고 은퇴했거든.
Then he looks up and smiles brightly at you like he usually does, as if the sadness on his face moments ago is only your hallucination.
맥스는 나이도 많고 임무 중에 부상을 입어서 임무 수행 불가로 판정받고 은퇴했어.
Injuries? Then is Benji alright now?
걱정 마. 부대에서 다 치료받고 나왔으니까. 근데 맥스가 다치고 난 후부터 상태가 별로 안 좋아졌어. 사람과의 만남을 꺼리더라고. 전에 동료가 맥스랑 병원을 갔었나 봐. 강아지가 원래 감정이 풍부한 동물인데 맥스가 워낙 똑똑해서 감정에 더 예민하대. 아마 반장님과 이별하고 버려지는 게 두려워서 우울해하는 것 같아.
Upon hearing the word abandonment, Benji suddenly looks up at Luke. Luke crouches down to meet Benji's gaze, tenderly placing a hand on the dog's head as he comforts him. There's no need to fear. With Luke's comfort, Benji finally appears a bit relaxed.
원래 은퇴하고 퇴역 군견 전문센터에 보내지기로 했는데 지금 상태로는 마음이 안 놓여서 센터와 상의 끝에 내가 맥스를 한동안 보살피기로 했어. 센터 측에선 맥스가 빨리 회복하길 바라고 밟아야 할 수속들도 있어서 내 제안을 받아들였지.
Why didn't the old captain continue to take care of Benji? It sounds like Benji is close with him, and he probably is the best option to look after Benji.
반장님은 미림시에 안 계셔서 내가 데리고 있는 게 훨씬 나을 거야. 게다가 나랑 맥스는 전우잖아. 전우를 돕는 건 당연한 일이지. 임무를 수행할 때 반장님 다음으로 나랑 제일 친했거든. 맥스를 잘 아는 만큼 활력을 되찾아주는 건 식은 죽 먹기지 않겠어?
Yes, with Detective Pierce working on it, Benji will definitely recover.
근데 지금 문제가 좀 생겼어.
What is it?
맥스한테 친구가 필요해. 난 가끔 임무를 수행하러 가야 해서 항상 곁을 지켜줄 수가 없거든.
Then let me take care of Benji when you're absent. Let's be with Benji and help him recover soon. Sensing your concern for him, Benji lets out a bark that carries a little more strength than before. You bend over to touch Benji's head and Luke helps smooth his fur. Benji, you will get better.
꼭 그래야지.
Then let's go make a recovery plan for Benji now.
좋아?
Street. Benji, let's go home. What is it? Well, I found Benji would often look in that direction when we were out for a walk. Is there something special in that direction? That is the direction of the military dog base where Benji used to live. It seems Benji is still missing his old life. That's why he keeps looking in that direction. Yeah, after retiring, Benji has to live a totally different life from the one he had been used to, and the differences must be hard to accept. Maybe he has not adapted to the new life yet. Don't worry, we'll be with him and help him, won't we? Yes, you're right. Luke's bedroom. Luke, what is in your hand? It's a pet sound communicator I just bought. It is said that with this communicator, people can have barrier-free communications with their pets even if they don't have any experience in raising pets. So miraculous, how to use it? The instructions say that it can translate the voice of pets into human language to help humans directly communicate with their pets. If that's so, I'll be able to directly chat with Benji, won't I? Yes, Benji already understands human emotions well, and with the communicator, the two of you will definitely have more fun with each other. And maybe he will trust you more and become a real comrade in arms of you. I can't wait anymore. Let me try it now. Benji, we're going out. Look, Benji starts responding to my call recently. That means Benji is getting happier and not in low spirits like before. It seems the recovery plan we've made for Benji is working. Of course, we made the plan together after all. Let's get out right now. Benji can't wait anymore. Bark. Haha, Benji seems to like this dog part. Let's bring him here again next time. Okay, let's bring more toys next time as well. Benji, what's wrong? Oh no. Luke sprints toward the lake and you and Benji quickly follow him. A little girl is crying on the edge of the waterside platform and half of her body has slipped out of the platform. Ah, watch out! Luke swiftly pulls the little girl back from the edge. Little kid, it's dangerous to play around here. The little girl is still shaking badly after being rescued, and she cries even louder while wiping her tears with her hands. It's okay, you're safe now. Don't be afraid. Where are your mom and dad? They went to buy popcorn. I was playing alone. Looking in the direction the little girl is pointing to, you and Luke see a couple hastily running toward you from a snack bar not far away. Let go for your mom and dad. Don't run so far away from your family next time. Yeah, thank you. And thank you, doggy. I know it, Benji. You've done a good job today, and don't worry, you'll be well rewarded. Bark. Where is my hair clip? Hair clip? Yes, the one you sent me before. Odd, it was still on my head just now. Don't worry, we have Benji here, so your hair clip will be found. Am I right, Benji? Benji lets out several barks, then he leads you to look for the hair clip on the path you've passed. Found it, it's in this bush. Maybe it was hooked off by some branch when we passed here. I told you Benji will find it. Benji, you're great. Hearing you breathe, Benji gets up with his tail wagging and rubs against you affectionately. Benji, guess which hand has the coin this time? Benji puts his paw on Luke's right hand. Huh? Benji, you are so amazing. You can guess correctly every time. You use the chicken prize as the reward, so of course Benji is going all out. Okay, I lost. I'm going to cook chicken prize for you. Bark. What is it? Looking in the direction Luke is looking, you see a German Shepherd approach and lightly rub its head against Benji. You thought Benji would avoid the other dog, but upon approaching each other, the two dogs start sniffing each other intimately. Huh? Why is Benji getting so close to this dog? Benji is a trained dog, so in general, he won't get close to other dogs. As you and Luke are confused, the owner of the other German Shepherd comes up. Huh? It's rare to see my dogs be so intimate with another dog. Given the temperament of your dog, it is also a retired military dog, isn't it? Yeah, Benji just retired not long ago. Then it must be still adjusting to its new life. My dog retired about 2 years ago and it has gotten used to almost everything but playing with other dogs. Perhaps the two dogs have felt that the other is their fellow, so the two of them are willing to get close to each other. Yeah, that makes sense. If that's so, would you like to bring Benji here more often? I want my dog to meet with Benji more often. It is a rare friend for my dog. No problem. We also hope Benji can have a fellow to play with. Training grounds. It's still time. Let's take Benji home. However, hearing the word home from Luke, Benji starts jumping around you and Luke with his tail wagging. Luke, do you think Benji wants to play around for a little longer? Look, Benji is still longing for more. Alright, Benji, let's play the frisbee one more round. It is the first time Benji himself wants us to play with him. Yeah, it seems Benji has gotten happier and more energetic recently. Maybe it won't take long for Benji to completely recover. Yes, I'm really happy to see that Benji is getting better. Look, I've heard that grooming can help dogs to relax. So I want to brush Benji's fur too. Okay, let me see. Here, the comb. You take the comb from Luke and Benji immediately runs to you and lies down. Benji, you're so clever. Bark. I'm sorry, I can't deal with this kiss according to your request because... Huh? It's hung up. The sudden call interrupts your walking with Benji. But judging from Luke's expression, the results of the call didn't seem to be satisfactory. What happened? It was a client I contacted a few days ago. He suspected the confidential documents of his company had been replaced by his subordinate, so he asked me to sneak into the subordinate's house to look for evidence. Of course, I couldn't do as he requested, but as I was about to discuss other solutions with him, he hung up. Now, you can only find another opportunity to communicate with the clients again. Yes, I'll think of other solutions. Perhaps hearing the faint loss in Luke's voice, Benji suddenly straightens up to rub against Luke. What? Shall I squat? Luke squats down as Benji signals, and then Benji puts his forepaws on Luke's shoulder. Benji, are you trying to comfort me? I see. Don't worry, I won't give up because of such trivial issues. Yes, Benji and I both believe in you. Antique shop. After spending some time together, Benji is now willing to respond to you and perform simple interactions. To ensure that Benji will adapt to the new environment quickly after going to the retirement home, you and Luke decide to build a kennel for him.
판자, 나무막대, 전기톱, 망치. 자, 준비물은 다 챙겼으니까 이제 시작해보자.
First of all, we should saw the boards into different sizes for various parts of the kennel.
그건 나한테 맡겨.
Okay, let me mark the size on the boards first. You and Luke soon start building the kennel. Hearing the commotion, Benji also runs over and sits quietly nearby watching. It seems Benji is acting as a supervisor now. We gotta be serious in our work.
분명 좋아할 테니까 너무 걱정 마.
Luke works swiftly. Every time you finish marking a board, he would take the board and start sewing. You and Luke work well together, and soon a presentable kennel takes shape. Luke sands the edges of the boards, makes sure that no nails are protruding, and dusts his hand off before getting up. I have a feeling we're missing something. Ah, there are some boards left. Let's make a door pleat for Benji.
좋아. 문패에 맥스의 이름을 적고 뒷면에는 사진을 붙여도 괜찮겠어.
As you are enthusiastically designing the door plate, Benji walks over, sniffing the candle and the door plate. Suddenly, he dips his paw in paint and then prints a paw print on the door plate. Look, Benji is claiming the door plate as his. What is it? Luke doesn't answer you but reaches out to wipe something off your face.
으이구, 아무리 즐거워도 그렇지. 얼굴에 물감 묻은 줄도 모르고 말이야. 다 만들고 나면 얼룩 고양이 돼 있는 거 아니야?
Seeing Luke holding back his laughter, you playfully raise your hand, poised to spread some paint on Luke's face. Then there are going to be two dirty kittens.
알겠어. 장난이었어, 장난. 맞다. 맥스한테 선물을 준비했지?
Luke fetches a small box from his locker and takes a wooden dumbbell out of it. A dumbbell?
물건을 물고 있는 훈련을 할 때 쓰는 아령이야. 맥스가 훈련할 때 자주 썼었지.
Seeing the dumbbell, Benji becomes excited and starts circling around Luke while wagging his tail happily. It's clear he's signaling Luke to give him the dumbbell. After getting the dumbbell, Benji appears relieved. He enters the kennel with the dumbbell in his mouth. You take a photo of this scene and send it to the staff of the pet retirement home to reassure them. That's great. It seems Benji loves your gift.
물론이지. 맥스만을 위한 집인걸.
After exchanging a smile with each other, you and Luke start playing with Benji. Luke's bedroom.
그동안 나랑 산책 나갈 때 보니까 훈련하던 때가 많이 그리워 보였어.
Do you mean that Benji would recover faster if we also take him for training?
맞아. 근데 고강도 훈련은 맥스한테 힘들 거라 간단한 훈련장을 만들까 생각 중이야.
Then let's do it together and surprise Benji. Playground. Benji's mental state has recovered so much recently, so Luke proposed a few days ago that a rehabilitation session at the training ground. Therefore, you two take Benji to the training ground today as planned. Before you could reach the center of the training ground, Benji starts barking with excitement, but as a well-trained dog, he still keeps walking beside you two. To help Benji experience training again without getting exhausted, you and Luke have built some simple jumping platforms.
맥스, 앉아.
Upon Luke's order, Benji sits upright in front of the jumping platform, looking at Luke with anticipation.
올라가.
As soon as Luke orders, Benji springs to his feet and gets through the jumping platform one by one. Benji accomplished the first half of the training smoothly, but due to his age, Benji is obviously tired by the end of the training. He stops on the second to last jumping platform, staring at the platform and panting. Benji? You are about to walk up to Benji, but Luke gently pulls you back.
아니야. 지금 멈추라고 하면 맥스는 자신이 훈련을 완수하지 못했다고 생각할 수 있어. 그럼 큰 충격일 거야.
Saying that Benji is still trying to continue, you don't want him to be disappointed. Then let me encourage and accompany Benji to complete the training together.
그러자.
Seeing you two approaching, Benji expresses his anxiety in his eyes and barks. Luke takes out some snacks to feed Benji and pats his back.
조급해하지 마, 맥스. 넌 할 수 있어. 넌 맥스잖아. 절대 포기하지 않을 거 알아. 그치?
Right, Benji, you can do it. Benji raises his head and lets out a bark. Then he collects his strength and successfully jumps over the last two jumping platforms. You capture the moment Benji jumps and send the picture to the retirement home staff.
잘했어, 맥스.
Benji spins happily in place to celebrate his completion of the training, and Luke takes your hand as the two of you run toward Benji. The bright sunlight, mild wind, and the faint scent of the lawn was accompanied by Benji's happy bark as you hold Luke's warm and strong hand. In only a few steps, you feel that you two have gotten closer to Benji's heart. Benji lies meekly on all fours beside Luke, rubbing against Luke with his head for head pats. It seems Benji is gradually coming out of his shell.
조금만 있으면 완벽히 활력을 되찾을 수 있을 것 같아.
Luke's bedroom. Under Luke's careful attendance, Benji seems to have returned to the state when he was serving in the army. He has regained his energy and doesn't refuse to make contact with people any longer. Moreover, Benji seems to be used to coming over to Luke. Benji is getting better and better. Luke sweeps you into his arms and strokes your hair.
맥스가 이렇게 빨리 회복할 수 있었던 건 우리 왓슨의 공이 제일 커.
Then, what is the plan for Benji's recovery today?
맥스한테 내 음식 솜씨를 보여주려고 강아지 간식을 직접 만들어 볼 거야.
Are you sure? You can't help but recall the time you and Luke made steamed tangerine crab. As you are still thinking about that unpleasant memory, Luke has already taken out a piece of chicken breast. Luke, wait, let me handle the chicken breast.
알았어. 난 그럼 5분 예열하고 올게.
Benji follows Luke with his tail wagging and occasionally stands on his hind legs to spring on Luke.
맥스, 지금 뭐 하고 있잖아. 뭐 좀 달라고? 어디 보자. 간식 줄까? 그럼 이제 얌전히 있어. 저녁에 맛있는 거 해줄게.
Benji then stops disturbing Luke and sits beside the two of you. Given that it is going to be Benji's snack, I better remove the fascia from the chicken. Luke, where are the scissors?
찬장에 있을 텐데 한번 찾아볼래?
You rummaged through the cupboard but didn't find the scissors. At this moment, Benji suddenly gets up and runs upstairs, and after a while, Benji returns with a pair of scissors in his mouth. Benji, you're amazing! As you take the scissors, Benji licks your hand. After preheating the oven, Luke comes to you to help prepare the chicken breast. After removing the fascia and cutting the chicken breast into strips, the preparation is almost done. Luke insists on doing the next steps on his own. Unable to change his mind, you have no choice but to wait by the side together with Benji. About 40 minutes later, a whiff of aroma wafts from the kitchen, and Luke walks up to you and Benji with a plate of chicken breast in his hand.
맥스, 한번 먹어봐. 뜨거우니까 조심해.
What you were worried about didn't happen because it turns out Benji loves the snack Luke made for him. Look, you've gotten so much better at cooking. How did you make it? What's your secret?
알았어. 말할게. 네가 오기 전에 몰래 몇 번 연습해봤어. 연습할 땐 너무 딱딱해지거나 수분이 남아있거나 아니면 너무 타버려서 못 먹을 정도였거든. 이번엔 다행히 성공했네? 실패했으면 또 내가 먹어야 했을 거야.
I see. But Benji seems to enjoy the snacks you made for him, so your efforts are worth it. Seeming to echo your words, Benji eats up all the chicken breast and even licks the plate with satiety.
다음에도 해줄게, 맥스. 알겠지?
Benji wags his tail lightly and makes an approving sound with satisfaction. Your bedroom. Before you know it, it is almost time for Benji to leave you too. Several days ago, you and Luke received a message from the pet retirement home that the foster documents were ready and staff would come to take Benji back. Time really flies. We'll have to say goodbye to Benji 2 days later. I wonder if Benji can adapt to the new environment in the retirement home. You feel sad upon thinking of the impending parting and you can't help but try to do something to retain the friendship between Benji and the two of you. How about prepare some objects and toys that Benji has used that might help him adjust to the new environment quickly? And prepare a farewell gift as well. In this way, Benji may feel more at ease and the gift is also a memento of the time the three of us have spent together. After deciding to make a gift for Benji, you set off to discuss the details with Luke. You reach Luke's house, follow the family way, and go upstairs to the third floor. The door of his bedroom is ajar and you get in quietly. Huh? In the bedroom, Luke and Benji are sleeping peacefully, Luke's head resting on Benji's body. You tiptoe toward the bed, but after you've taken the 2 steps, Benji wakes up. You immediately press your finger on your lips, signaling Benji to keep still. Benji doesn't raise his head but grunts as if he has understood you. Thankfully, I didn't wake Luke up. With Benji beside him, Luke seems to be peacefully asleep. His expression is relaxed, his breath deep and long, absorbed by Luke's sleeping face. You've gotten closer to him before you know it. Luke's face gradually enlarged before your eyes, and you can feel his warm breath. If you're getting a little closer, you can kiss Luke secretly. Wait, what am I thinking about? Did really awaken Luke? As you slowly straighten up, you notice Benji cocking his ears as if he is intently listening to something. Don't tell Luke what happened just now. It's a secret. Benji seems to have understood and continues sleeping meekly. The bright and clear sunshine calls on Luke, enveloping him with a thin layer of gold light. It's rare to see Luke sleeping during the daytime. I must take a photo of this. You take out your phone and launch the shot, focus on Luke's face, and capture this beautiful and sweet moment. What will Luke be like when he sees this photo after waking up? After several adjustments, you finally found a perfect angle. Oops, I forgot to mute my phone. Awakened by the click, Luke sits up and opens his eyes with a start, and he only lies back on the bed with relief at the seeing that it is you.
아, 나도 모르게 잠들었네.
Ah, did I wake you up?
아니야, 잠깐 눈만 붙인 거라 괜찮아.
Luke sits up and sways your hand. Benji also wakes up and comes to rub against you with his head. You rub Benji's chin, and Benji raises his head and licks his own nose in comfort.
방금 사진 찍은 거야? 설마 내가 이상한 표정으로 자고 있어서 찍은 건 아니지?
What are you talking about? I never do anything like that. You sit on the bed and hand your phone to Luke. Look, the photo I took. Nice angle, isn't it?
아,
Looking at the picture, Luke gets distracted. Where is it?
이 사진을 인화해서 벽에 걸어두면 매일 맥스를 볼 수 있지 않을까 싶어서.
Luke leans on you lightly, his hair sweeping over your neck and causing a faint tinkle. Before realizing it, you reach out to rub Luke's head. Even without this picture, we will never forget Benji. We have recorded many videos of Benji before, and we can watch them whenever we miss him. Look, Benji also agreed with me, didn't you, Benji? Benji lets out another bark, then he approaches you and sniffs your fingers with his tail wagging up, showing complete approval of your words. Seeing this, Luke can't help laughing, and then the brisk laughter disperses the sense of loss and about the upcoming party, more or less. Right, I want to make something as a memento for Benji before he leaves us.
역시 텔레파시가 통했나 보네. 어젯밤부터 뭘 만들지 고민하고 있었거든. 전에 만들어준 나무집은 너무 커서 가져가기 불편하겠더라고. 그래서 가벼우면서도 기념할 만한 걸 선물해주고 싶어.
You've gotten some ideas, haven't you? Luke takes a glass bottle from his bedside table and hands it to you.
응? 이건 맥스 털 빗길 때 모은 거야. 이걸로 뭔가 만들어주고 싶은데.
A light gift? Why don't we make a felt keychain in the shape of a dog paws? It is simple, so we might have enough dog hair here.
그거 괜찮은데? 그럼 지금 바로 만들러 가자.
After getting the tools ready, you and Luke starts making the felt keychain. Benji puts his forepaws on the workbench and stands on his hind legs, keeping sniffing the dog hair.
그래. 재료는 네가 준비하고 작업은 우리가 하잖아. 얼마나 공평해?
How do you know what Benji means?
나랑 맥스랑 몇 년을 같이 했는데 당연히 알아듣지. 그렇게 뚫어져라 보지 말고 바늘에 찔리면 아프니까 조심해.
Oh, okay. However, making felt is far more difficult than you've expected. You've designed the style yourself, but when you start making it, you find it's hard to make a felt that fits your thoughts well. It is either bad in shape or uneven in thickness. Luke is almost done while you are still struggling to make the dog hair into the shape of a dog's paw. Can this stuff looking like a pancake really be called a dog's paw?
이건 너한테 선물로 줄게. 네가 만든 건 내가 가져가 주지 뭐.
Luke takes the felt you've made and puts his one on your palm. The felt made by him is only the size of a coin, but it's rather delicate. Wait, it still needs some adjustment and it is a gift for Benji. What are you taking it for?
맥스한테 주는 선물은 둘이 같이 만들어야 의미가 있잖아.
Luke takes some more dog's hair from the bottle, puts it on the workbench and explains the procedure to you while making the felt.
먼저 대략적으로 형태를 만들고 주변에 삐져나온 털들은 안으로 이렇게 집어넣으면 돼.
You move closer and following the shape made by Luke, starting tucking in the excess dog hair little by little. The two of you are very close to each other. Luke bends slightly to watch you prick the dog hair and reminds you from time to time.
봐, 이렇게 하면 윤곽이 잡히지?
Alright. With Luke's warm breath caressing your ear, you gradually focus your attention and finally make a successful felt. You made the 3 keychains by putting each felt into one small glass bottle. Then you put one of the keychains into Benji's luggage. Benji, take our gifts with you when you go back. Benji barks with his tail wagging. You show the keychain you made to Benji and he sniffs the glass bottle and then licks your hands. The felt you made is somewhat ugly, but Luke also put it into a small glass bottle. 2 days later, you and Luke sends Benji back to the retirement home. Before leaving, Benji respectively licks the hands of you two as if he is saying goodbye silently. You know the pet retirement home is the best choice for Benji, but on your way home, you still can't help feeling sad about departing. Straight outside the neighborhood, Luke seems to have noticed you're upset and lightly squeezes your hand.
걱정하지 마. 맥스는 금방 적응할 거야. 센터에 은퇴한 강아지들이 많아서 외롭지도 않을 테고 말이야. 나중에 시간 되면 같이 보러 가자. 어때?
Yeah, let's go together and we can prepare chicken breast and new toys for Benji. I hope Benji will live with happiness and health.
꼭 그럴 거야. 덕분에 힐링돼. 아, 맥스, 너도 나가 좋구나.